Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh my God! KO in midair!
Hey guys, we're back with the game here today, and this one is in the Chieftain, and we're on a very good map for it in the on Overlord. We just say it's a good map. A lot of Ridgelines use the gun depression and such. Chieftain's kind of a tank. I don't want to say it's map dependent, but it really helps when you get that nice Ridgeline type maps like Redshire, Overlord, just to name a few. This game's been sitting around for quite a while. I think, just a fair warning, this may be the last game I post before my internet goes kaput for a couple days in the transition. So probably wouldn't expect a vid till maybe Thursday, Friday. Just as a heads up. But, yep, we're in the Chieftain. We're playing with Jack. Like I said, this was a while ago, so. But he's in the Super Conqueror, and we're going to go to the right side. Pretty routine, normal kind of spot to go to in your heavies on this map. Don't go to the beach. Friendly PSA for the day. But yeah, we're going to go to the right, use our gun depression, and go to town in our British heavies, hopefully. So, while we eventually drive to the field, our 1390 friend pops up, and he's going to commit suicide by just parking in the open, and now he's dead. Not sure what his plan was there. Wasn't a good one. But we set him on fire, and we do almost 500 damage to him, which is nice. Would have been nice if we had a Hesh round, but let's be honest, nobody would ever saw that coming. We have a good amount of support over here. I'm not too worried. We have me and Jack in Tier 10 heavies, and a few other tanks wandering about. Their tanks are kind of pushed off to the right. It's kind of awkward. That is the one issue on this side, though, is Artie is always a fun thing to add into this fight. We have gun depression, but it's still a little awkward trying to get the right angle here. Jack's kind of getting torn up, and E50M snapping earlier, but I think we were a little too far poked out, and Jack's getting hammered by Artie and other fun stuff. We go for the drive wheel on the 53 TP. He repairs, so we know he shouldn't have another repair kit, depending if he has two or not. 50 TP PR, yeah, Polish Tier 8 Premium, I'm pretty sure. Pokes out, we put one into him. And E50's giving us his side. We try to maybe get a little bit of fire by shooting to his engine. Really damage the fuel tanks though. So we don't quite have the gun depression here. It's a little too steep to utilize it, but we're still getting over that. And then a wild DKB appears as it already shuts down the 53 TP. And we're not going to have too many issues with these guys, but before we try to pick on the VK, the 50 TP pipes back up, and me and Jack both slam shells into him to take him off the board. Our other Chieftain just pushed in for no reason, and you can see there's about 4 of us versus 5 of them at this point, and I'm kind of going to focus the 1-2-1. I say that, but there's a Death Star charging right at us, and right now this is not looking the best. Fortunately, somebody else put a shot into the Death Star. For some reason, the 1-2-1 side armor is just too much for our gun to handle, and he has just eaten 2 of our shots. He should be on like 400 health right now, but we're kind of dwindling over here unless we can rack up some damage fairly quickly. My concern is 1-2-1. He keeps poking, but luckily Artie and 704 take out the Death Star as he was pushing over to just slam one into us because wall, but luckily for us that doesn't happen. And now it's kind of just a huge crossfire. We had the 1-2-1 behind us, 7-1's behind us. For some weird reason, 7-1, I don't know where that one went. Just went into nowhere. Luckily we get a fire, and right now I'm trying to also use the wreck of Jack's tank to cover myself from the 1-2-1. It doesn't do anything because he's firing full heat. At this point, I don't really think he needs it, but hey, whatever. We still have to be aware that the E50M is behind us still. But now the 121 is kind of a one-shot. I'm trying to also worry about Artie at this point. And I really want to get this 121 off so I can get rid of this crossfire that's kind of going on, especially when I see the full health E100. And luckily for us, he snapped the 121 in his rear as he's pushing up and over. I guess he just forgot that, hey, there's still a Chieftain here. Maybe I should not do that. But anyway, we take him out, and now I see the E50M's pushing. He takes out our 122-54 friend, and hopefully we can put a shot into him at some point, or maybe Artie can slam one into him as well. I've got bigger concerns with a big fat E100 on nearly full health. He's eating one shot right there. But I'm just going to leave the E50M for a moment and put a shot into this guy as he pushes. But again, tracks, you know, just demolish my round. And now I see on the mini-map that the E50M is behind me once again. And it's pushed up behind the church. So again, I think he's a more pressing matter. I'm not too worried about the E100, just kind of looking at how he's playing. I'm not overly concerned about that. E50M, we miss on the move, but we get a little bit of momentum going downhill. And my best bet to kill this guy is just go right at him. Our DPM is better than his, by far. I'm not going to ram him, but we out-reload the E50M. It's sad, but it's true. And we take advantage of our DPM there just to get him out of the game. And now we can focus on the E100 that we last saw, kind of pushing into the base. So we're only on 500 health, so really if this guy fires HE, he could mess us up. But we're going to try to use what ridgelines there are. That shot was eh. And like I said, we're just trying to use the ridgeline here to give us the best chance of bouncing his shot, while also going for his drive wheel to get any assisted out of this. I already had 3 marks on the Chieftain, but I still like having good games in terms of that. And I'm just hoping at this point he's not firing HE or he doesn't hit my cupola. And that looked like a heat round, which is debatable if that's good or not. But right now we were just going to farm this guy because he fired, and we can probably put, I know we can at least put 2. We can possibly even put 3 rounds into him for his one shot that he fires at us. And then our STG finishes him off, and we finish the game out with a nice 7,400 damage, 1,000 assisted as well. I only blocked at 810, but that's more than we had hit points left, so those shots were important and they bounced as well. Instead, 1,750 base, pretty active game, kind of focusing and switching targets there at the end, especially the 121. Said enjoy the Chieftain. Didn't make much credits, but that's because we had to dip into our APCR. I just got kind of tired of bouncing. And yeah, like this tank, and I will hopefully catch you next time, and see you.